Fans, their next contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Welterweight Championship.
Welterweight Championship is on the line, and it's a return matchup. Because this guy took the coward's way out. He looks more and more ridiculous every time I see him. He took the coward's way out a month ago.
Hey, Joe. You smell that? I smell money weight.
Well, your overexcitement towards Dylan Bostic aside, Bostic flung a chair at Nate Wings a couple of months ago. Intentional disqualification, but with Wings getting the DQ victory, he's earned himself a return opportunity. Dylan may not be so lucky tonight.
Or maybe Dylan Bostic scouted Nate Wings and he's got his number tonight. By the way, his hair, green, the color of money.
Green, the sign of an idiot or potentially a midlife crisis. What's wrong with it?
Now, I have never heard that ever. What book or what have you did you get that from? The Joe Dombrowski book of stuff and things?
Green hair looks good on a number of people. I don't think Dylan's one of them. Who is he, Cesar Romero?
And you say I make dated references. Jeez. What, you couldn't pull out the Charlie Chaplin reference?
Charlie Chaplin didn't have green hair.
Well, no, it's black and white. You couldn't tell what color hair he had. Dylan Bostic with the green hair, Rachel Bostic with the purple hair. I have half a mind to dye my hair red. Or maybe blue.
I really hope you don't, but this man, you talk about red, he had a considerable amount of red dripping from that arm after Bostic caught Nate right on the elbow. Severely deepened laceration on Nate Wings' arm. That elbow still does not look to be 100%. Will that be a hindrance in this match?
Well, I think it's very possible, and if it is, Dylan Bostic will take full advantage of it.
Let's go to Mike Z for the introduction.
This match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Welterweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger. He hails from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 130 pounds, Nate Wings. His opponent, currently on the Platinum World Tour, weighing in tonight at 184 pounds, the reigning and defending welterweight champion, the Moneyweight, Dylan Bostic.
Well, Bostic's been money to the welterweight division since he captured the crown at welterweight 4. But keep in mind, when you're counting welterweight 4 tonight, all the time in between, Nate Wings has still never been pinned here in Premier Championship Wrestling.
That may be the case, but he is not the welterweight champion. And when I see Dylan Bostic, I think of the song by the OJs that goes, money, 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 money.
Please stop.
Well, if we don't have Rachel Bostic out here who's going to be able to sing, and you won't let R.C. Dupree give the Jack facts, I got to give something in their honor.
You're still mad about something that happened back in June.
Well, sometimes I can't let things go.
I can tell.
They stick in my craw.
Well, is Bostic going to be forced to let go of the welterweight championship? That's the question.
Not if he has anything to say about it. By the way, I'd like to point out also that he color coordinates his hair with his ensemble very well.
Well, Bostic working on that arm that's been injured, but Nate Wings removes the tape, and there's a how do you do. Apparently a bit of a ruse. Nate Wings is coming in 100%, and Bostic did not plan for that.
Well, if Bostic was planning to work on that elbow and that to be the focus, he's going to have to change course a little bit.
Yeah, his course is running away.
Well, that's changing course.
Elbow, nobody there. And Nate Wings, so innovative, so agile, and with a senton.
You've said it before, and I would agree with it. Nate Wings uses every ounce as a weapon when he's in there with opponent, certainly the caliber or calendar of a Dylan Bostic.
Nate can switch directions like no other. And went for a crossbody in the corner. But man, his midsection just bounced off of that turnbuckle, and Nate could be seriously hurt.
Well, the direction he went for there was stop as he bounced right into the turnbuckle. And that's going to give Dylan Bostic a chance to do what he does best.
Bostic outweighs Nate Wings by nearly 50 pounds, even as Bostic now into the cover. Even in a division designed for even competition such as the welterweights, Nate Wings still finds himself, another near fall, behind the 8 ball, so to speak, 135 pounds, but that was his size when he won the championship. That was his size when he retained the championship. And Nate Wings could be back on top of that mountain.
One thing, Dylan Bostic knows what Nate Wing is capable of. We've seen these two go at it a number of times. Dylan Bostic has scouted Nate Wings. And there are some that say he may have stirred the pot a little bit with what Nate Wings went through with Ace Perry. We've seen him stir the pot otherwise with some other individuals. But it's led him to the Welterweight Championship. So, Joe, you got to agree, it is effective.
And Wings sunset flip. Look out. Bostic trapped. And Wings almost able to catch Bostic off guard. That's Nate Wings' MO. Inside cradle here. 2 count. No. Nate Wings is so quick, so sudden, so elusive. He can easily catch you off guard, backslide for 2. That's 3 times in a matter of a minute. Wings almost won the championship, but Bostic up with a picture-perfect drop kick.
There may be no man in Premier that can throw a drop kick like Dylan Bostic. That kind of rhymed, like a poet.
Well, Bostic now looking to create a weakness since the one he had counted on did not prove fruitful. Working on the arm, working on the leg. Bostic, ever the socialite, if he had gone into this matchup already thinking about the victory celebration, he's got another thing coming because Nate Wings is bringing it.
Well, certainly, but we know what Dylan Bostic's capable of. We've seen it time and time again. That outfit might be my favorite Dylan Bostic tights of all time. They just scream Dylan Bostic.
Well, they scream. They're loud, all right. Nate Wings out of the chin lock, and Bostic. Sleeper hold attempted. Can he get Wings down? He can, but notice Bostic to the side of Wings, not behind him, like he needs to be to get the full extent of that sleeper. We'll see if he's able to use that body weight, that 50-pound advantage. Yeah, he is. He's driving down on the head and neck of Nate Wings.
This is dangerous for Nate Wings, certainly, but you hear the people Nate Wings feeds off of this. Although, can you really feed off people if they only have like 4 teeth?
Stop it. Nate Wings, it's a jawbreaker.
You're right, 6. Collectively.
And check out Wings. Just springs up into that wheelbarrow position. Roll up, Victor roll. No.
Just what I said earlier, he uses every ounce of his body weight to his advantage.
Wings is kicking away. It looks like a video game right now. A-B, A-B, A-B.
Well, Bostic's going to have to hit pause.
Axe kick. Wings may have the contra code to victory. Springs up with a shooting star. Nicely done. And Wings going DDT. This could be all. Oh, I don't think Wings got the spring he needed. Bostic tried to counter, but Wings comes back with a stunner. And Bostic rolls to safety. I think Bostic sensed that was going to be it.
That's a smart man, smart wrestler, always knows the
Wait a
positioning.
minute.
And you know what? He's had enough.
Where's he going? Had enough? We're in the middle of a match here.
Well, that's going to be it. Dylan Bostic decided it was a day.
Wings is giving chase. Bostic gets intentionally disqualified in the last meeting between these two athletes. And it looks like tonight, Bostic's trying to get intentionally counted out to save his title because Bostic knew that Nate Wings was a heartbeat from victory. And we're at 7, and they're nowhere to be found.
9, 10,
And that'll do it. Bostic escapes by the skin of his teeth again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has counted out both contestants of this matchup. It is officially a double count out. However, due to that ending, still the welterweight champion, Dylan Bostic.
You know, that I'll credit Mike Elemental P, whatever, Z, pick a letter. That was a beautiful strategy by Dylan Bostic.